Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen name. It's me, Ella. Today I wanted to hop on here and do my market recap. I did this market this past weekend. It was a Halloween themed Easter egg hunt because it was hosted by a haunted house place that hosts haunted houses. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So it was only a 4-hour market and had egg hunts and things like that. It was fun. So let's just get into it. Let me find my notes. Okay, right here. I took 211 items, which was $2,300 worth of inventory, and I sold 17 items, and I made, for the people who are just interested in the numbers, $197. 52 was on Square, and 145 was cash. And my Square fees was $1.96. That was the only fee I had for this market because it was a free market. It was their first year doing it, so they didn't have any booth fees. So that was nice. So anyways, it was 4 hours and I sold 17 things, made roughly $200. I thought it was pretty good. It's roughly $50 an hour, you know, that's not bad. So what I sold, I will pop it up. Pictures of it as I do it. If the kids are being loud, they're playing. But so I'll pop up pictures of everything, and all the links to the patterns will be links below. So yeah, it was pretty slow at first. Because when we first got there, it was just, you know, the vendors there. But then closer to the egg hunt time, a lot of more people started showing up, and wasn't a lot of people shopping. I guess they were just there for the egg hunts and the giveaways and things like that, which is cool. I get that. But I'm still happy with what I made. I'm happy anytime I make a profit. So let's see here. In no particular order, I sold my last jumbo love cat for $20. That's my pattern. I have a video tutorial here on my channel if you want to check it out. I sold one small snake for $10. That's also my pattern, but I haven't made a tutorial of it yet. Let's see here. I sold 2 tofu turtles. That's a paid for pattern I got off of Etsy. Like I said, I'll link all these below. I sold one jumbo spider. It's one I just made the night before the market, the day before the market. I made 2 of them, a red one and a black one, and the black one sold. And it was much bigger than the ones I normally make, because it's made with big twist plush. I keep on saying burnout instead of loops and threads. So I sold one of the big ones. I also sold one of the slightly smaller ones that's made with loops and threads. So I sold 2 big spiders, but one was just slightly bigger. So the bigger one was $22. The slightly smaller one was $18. The tofu turtles are $10 each. I forgot to say that. I sold 2 of the small spiders, the little jumping spiders, which is a paid for pattern off of Etsy, and so was the big spider. I forgot to say that. I sold them for $8 each. I sold 2 of the dragons, which is the Diddy Decks pattern from Etsy as well. I love making those. I sold 2 of them. I sold a red one and I sold a green one. And then I sold 4 of the little chickens on a nest. I had 8 of those originally. I sold 2 at my last market. I sold 4 at this market, and I have 2 left. So those went pretty good. A lot of teenage girls. Every one of them went to a teenage girl. So I sold 4 of those, and I sell those for $8 each. I sold only 2 mini octos, so those are $3 each. I only sold 2 of those, which is weird, but normally I sell a whole bunch of those. Let's see here. I sold 1 rubber duck, which is a free Instagram pattern. I sold the one that was like a peachy orange color. I'm pretty sure. I think it was that one. A little girl picked him out. And then the last, let's see here. Yeah, I already said that one. So that was the 17 things that I sold. I did also trade one of my jumbo dragons, the blue and green one that I made, the first one I made, for this. I know a lot of people are not gonna like this, you know, it's not their style, but this is totally my style. So it's just a little witch on like a little moss hill covered in gemstones. I loved it, and it's totally my vibe because I love gemstones and I love moss and I love witch stuff. And she's wearing pink, which is also my favorite color. So the lady next to us had a clay booth. She had some amazing things. Like, this is like a more simpler version of the things she had. She had some very detailed, amazing things. And this was $20, but I didn't really want to spend money because I'm trying to make money, you know. So I asked her at the end of it, we were both packing up, and I asked her if she would be interested in trading for this. And I told her she could pick out anything in my booth that she wanted. So she took a while looking around, and she picked the big dragon. So he went home to a home and she was hugging him and she loved him. And she was a retired teacher. She was really nice. And her stuff was just amazing. If I had plenty of money and plenty of space that the kids couldn't knock them down, I would have loved to have gotten a whole bunch of this. So this little girl is going to be living back here somewhere. And I just love her. She's got a little orb right here and a little dragonfly. I just love it. I wish I could do stuff with that. It's polymer clay. They're in there playing. But yeah, so I thought that was pretty good. I sold 17 things and I made right under $200 at a free market. We did spend a little bit of money there, but the money we spend at markets is always budgeted. We got pizza from the pizza machine, which is a school bus that's been redone. He's real popular in our area. We bought some waters because we forgot to pack any. And I can't remember what else we bought. Oh, I did, a little kid was going around selling those chocolate bars. Those, what are they called? World's Fair, maybe? Chocolate bars for his karate class. And I bought one of those. I was going to eat it, and then June took it and ate it. It was the caramel one. But all in all, it was a good day. We took June with us. It was the first market we took her to. And it went fairly good. Devin had to run around a lot with her. But she did egg hunt. She got 4 eggs and some candy. And she was eating that. And we took some toys for her to play with and stuff. So she was pretty occupied. It was a beautiful day. We did have a few really big wind gusts. And actually, the girl one tent over from us, there was like a space and then a tent. Her tent was not staked down. So one really big wind gust came and her tent went flying. And if there hadn't been a car parked right here, it would have kept going. But it hit that car, which is terrible. But the lady who owned the car didn't seem to mind at all. But all her stuff fell. She had keychains. She had a few crochet things. But she had a ton of keychains and I don't even know what all. Just a bunch of little knick-knacky type things. And they just went flying everywhere. So a lot of people was helping her pick all that up. And then the pizza machine guy he went and got stakes and staked her tent down for her. And actually the woman beside me, the one with the clay, her tent went flying too, like up, and she had hers staked, but it pulled the stakes out of the ground. That's why I told Devin we always take our weights, even if we're outside of it, because I do not trust stakes. And ours didn't move at all, just, you know, flapping, because we had ours weighted down with cinder blocks, and they're roughly 36 pounds each on each leg. So I'm gonna keep doing that. They're annoying to carry around, but they keep the tent in place. So I'm gonna keep doing that, even though they're annoying. But yeah, so most of the stuff except my inventory is still in the car. We decided to leave it all in the car because I have my next market this coming Saturday, and that is this one. It's another Easter one. There's gonna be another crocheter there, so I don't know how good we're both gonna do. Hopefully we both do decent, you know. This one was a $45 fee, and I paid that back in December, I think. So it's already been paid for with my other earnings. But that's the last planned one I have. This is one I'm going to do way later this year. And the rest of it just depends on after my surgery and recovery time. So I got to go tomorrow to my hematologist to get a blood panel done, because I have to I have bleeding conditions and stuff. So they have to see what kind of medications I could take while I'm getting surgery. So after that is when they're going to set the date. So I'm a little nervous, but I'll be glad to get it done and over with and to recover so I can get back to normal life. Yeah, so I want to do that 4th of July market, but that 100% depends on when I get my surgery. And then July, August, I probably won't do any more markets unless I just find random ones until October and November. I'm going to try to find one in December, but not the one I've done the last 2 years, because it was really not that good. So yeah, all that'll be later. Yeah, I guess that's everything. So all the patterns I talked about will be linked below. And I'm ready to get ready for this next market. I'm not going to crochet a whole lot this week because I just kind of burnt out, you know, from prepping for that one market. I still have plenty of inventory, so I'm not worried about it. I did make one thing right there. I'll show it to you in a little bit in just a minute. I will. Let's see here. Bags. There are some bags at Etsy shop. They're up here. Drawstring bags. And I am planning on probably, Sunday's Easter. So next week, early next week, I plan on starting some tote bags. I want to make a few more tote bags before I go to get surgery. So I'll be working on that. I got the fabric and stuff already. I just need to get some batting, and I can make those. They're really very loud, but I'm glad they're playing. Yeah, I guess that's everything. So anyways, now this little thing back here. Pretty cute. This is a free YouTube tutorial by Allie's Crochet, I think it is. Her name's Morgan. It's called the Splooting Triceratop. He's supposed to lay like this. He's actually really easy. You make the legs first, and then you make the body and attach the legs. And then after you finish the whole body, you make the tail and sew it on, and this little frilly bit. The horns are all crocheted in, they're bubble stitches. I think he's so cute. I made him yesterday. I love him. He's so cute. I really like making dinosaurs, apparently. But dinosaurs do tend to be very popular with kids, young kids. But I made him. I might try to make another one. I don't know. I might try to make a girly color one. Every time I see a triceratop, it reminds me of Land Before Time, and it reminds me of Sarah. So I'm gonna have to make a pink one. I don't know if I have any pink blanket yarn. I might have to make. I don't think I have any pink blanket yarn. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I gotta get some pink blanket yarn. I did make a Hirschner's order because I got some custom orders I got to make later this month. So I ordered some Hirschner's yarn. They had free shipping, so I'll put that in. The free shipping code over 35, I think it is eggs press, EGGSPRESS express, you know. I think that's it through Easter, maybe. I don't know. If you want to order some yarn, there's a good time to do it with free shipping. But he's so sweet. I'll leave this link below. It's a video tutorial. I think she also sells the written pattern on her shops. But I'll leave her channel link below too. I love watching her. She's so like energetic, and she does the cutest things with taking like pictures with the family portraits and stuff. I just love watching her. But I love this pattern. It was actually pretty easy. It looks like it might be a little bit difficult, but it was pretty easy. All the little toes are bobble stitches. So it was pretty easy. But he's so cute. Anyways, I guess that's everything. I've been chatting. They're in there playing roughly and hollering. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, I guess. If you have any questions or comments about any of the patterns or anything like that, let me know, and I will try to help you as much as I can. Oh, also, the class cut mail ends this coming Sunday, Easter Day. So you have all the way through Easter night, like 11:59 p.m. to get entries in. You can enter through email or on the Facebook group. Or you can tag me on Instagram. I've taken a few that way. I'll just take screenshots of them. And then the winner will be getting, there'll be 2 winners. They're going to get a drawstring bag, a notion pouch set, and some stitch markers, and some other stickers and things like that. Yeah, so I think I might actually do the kaleidoscope mail yearly. I think I might make that an annual thing because it's a lot of fun, and it's a good way to use up like random one-off multicolor skeins of yarn and stuff. But anyways, I'm going to hop off here now, and I will see you guys in another video. Hopefully I'll pick back up VEDA. It's just been a very busy weekend with the market and the kids and just running around stuff. This week we got a few things to do, and then I think things will calm down finally after like Easter. Everything will calm down because I'll be getting ready to do my surgery and then recover from it. So I don't really have anything planned in May or June. So it's just gonna be easy couple months, hopefully. We'll see. I usually say that and then we are busy all the time, so I don't know. But I'm gonna hop off here and I'll see you guys in another video, and I guess that's it. Bye guys.